Hey, it's your wax girl into the new video. We're making eggs. Hey everyone, so these are Pysanky eggs, and this is my way. It's not the absolute way, but let's talk about what you'll need. So for these, I use chicken eggs, but there's all sorts of eggs you can use for these. You're gonna need a kishka. I'm gonna mispronounce this. Please don't hurt me. But it's to draw with the wax in the egg. You'll see later. You're gonna need beeswax. I bought this at a farmer's market. Pretty straightforward. You're gonna need something to dry your eggs on. This is basically just nails in a board. I call it a medieval torturing device because I stabbed myself with it. You're gonna need a candle to keep your wax hot. You're gonna need a roll of paper towels. Seriously, this isn't about conservation here. Get a roll of paper towels. You also need special dyes. These are the colors I have. The middle one there is gold. I don't have a label on it, but you're gonna dye from lightest to darkest, so I have mine in order here, and it's pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna use all the colors today, but yeah, you also need 2 spoons to help you dip your egg. I seriously cracked one of my eggs the other day practicing. So use an egg spoon to get it. Yeah, there's the crack to get it in and out. So that middle egg there is the one that we will be doing today. So I hope you're excited. I know those colors aren't necessarily Easter colors, but they're colors I enjoy. I'm not going to give you the whole history. You can look it up of these types of eggs. They're definitely more geometric than what I'm going to do, but this is my way. So first you're heating up your kishka. We're just going to call it your drawing tool. We're heating up your drawing tool. It's basically a little cone shoved through a wooden stick. So you're going to put wax in one end and then draw with the other end. So you got to heat the whole tool to keep the wax flowing. So here I am filling it up and getting it ready. Also note, I've sped up almost this entire video, at least a little bit, some parts a lot, because otherwise this would easily be a 20-minute long video after editing without speeding up most of the parts. So alright, for this design you're gonna first want to draw a circle on top. The idea with this kind of egg dyeing is that you are putting wax over any color that you want to keep that color. So right now the parts that I'm covering in wax I want to keep white. The wax will protect what's underneath when you are dyeing over it. So I'm just starting with a circle to know what part of the top that I want to keep white, and then I will do the little drag lines down. So blah blah blah. Make a circle. My problem right now is that my kishka is so thin. It's a fine line one. I need a bigger one. There's all sorts of them. I'm gonna link down below where I got all my supplies. I got them all from the Ukrainian gift shop, I believe is what it's called. I'll link their website. They have super fast service. I get a little brochure from them every year to let me know what products they have. They're pretty awesome people. That's where I get all my supplies. Okay, so I filled in the top. The next part is to do the drag lines going down. So basically you're just doing that all the way around, making them of varied lengths and filling up your wax every now and then. Sometimes I heat up the tip of my drawing tool and I put it directly in the wax instead of filling it. Sometimes that makes it easier, but it's totally up to you. They also make electric ones. I've never owned one, but you plug it in and it keeps your drawing tool heated so that you don't have to use the flame. So anyway, looks pretty neat. There is your egg. So you're gonna dye it in your lightest color. I'm doing gold first, and this is super messy, so be careful because you will get it all over you. Oh, I forgot to mention, you're gonna want gloves, definitely when you're drying your egg. So make sure you have some gloves. I usually time mine about 15 minutes. Don't put them in longer than 30. and I don't. I usually do 15 to 20 minutes max. So, glove on, paper towel number 1, and dry your egg. Make sure you really pay attention to the wax areas as well, because the dye will pool on the wax. So make sure you're drying there, because you don't want to surprise later when you pick it up and there's like a whole bunch of wetness on your hand. Your hand's yellow for the next 3 days. Alright, so there's gold. Take out your medieval torturing device and let your egg sit until it is dry to the touch. Alright, so my next color is orange. My egg has dyed. I usually give it 5 to 10 minutes. I just don't want dye on my fingers. So, lighting my candle, getting everything warmed back up. Sometimes if you're going to do multiple eggs, it's best just to do them all at the same time. Dye one, start drawing on the next, so that everything doesn't cool down in between. So basically here you are filling in between the drips and making longer drips, obviously. So again, anywhere you put wax now, you are going to keep that spot gold, or whatever color you chose to do first. There are so many choices of colors on their website, and you can get packs of multiple colors. That's what I did. So anyway, here is the finished egg. After you've dyed it gold, you can kind of see under some of the wax it looks white, and under some of the wax it looks gold, which is kind of cool. So next I did orange. I did kind of a gradient with this of warm colors. I thought that looked pretty sweet over black, kind of like those old time cars that flames on them. So again, 15-20 minutes. Pull out your egg with a gloved hand underneath, because you will dump a bunch of dye into your paper towel, and dry it off. Dry. Fluffy towel, and again, medieval torturing device, let them sit. Okay, last color I'm gonna dye is red before doing the final black. So again, cover your spots you want to keep orange, fill in between, and make long drippies. So how this works is the last color you're going to dye is black, and the black is super saturating, so it's going to cover up anything exposed still. Oh yeah, my wallpaper is Christine from Nailogical, don't judge me. So you're going to do the red here. So the black, like I said, super saturating. It's going to cover up any spots. Any spots that you've missed, you're going to easily see it with the black. And what I like is I did miss some tiny little hairline spots in the wax up above, but I'm okay with that because it kind of looks like you poured paint over a black egg. So I'm okay with a few little spots being open. Personally, if I really was anal about it, I would get a larger drawing tool, and I'd be able to fill in those spots a little easier. So there is your red. And last time with the wax, again, you're just going to cover what do you want to keep red all the way around. There are some processes where you're going to end with a white egg by bleaching it, I believe, at the end. I've never tried that technique. That scares me a little bit, but you know. So these kind of dyes, you do not want to eat the egg inside. They are not non-toxic. So don't hard boil the egg. You can either empty the egg beforehand and then put some wax over the holes so that it doesn't fill up with dye, or you can do it at the end, but you do want to be careful because the egg will, what was I going to say? The egg yolk, or the egg gooey stuff, will wipe off your wax. So here is the best part, is where you get to take off the wax. I'm using an embossing tool or like a heat gun, but what you're doing is you're melting off the wax and wiping it off the paper towel. The first thing I showed you was people do it with like just next to a candle flame, but I decided to speed this process up and use a heat gun. It's much warmer and I don't have to stick my fingers near fire. However, I do kind of tend to burn myself a little with this embossing gun, so Just be careful. Some people, if you're doing a bunch of eggs, stick them in a low heated oven and then pull them out one by one and wipe and put them back in. I've seen it also done with a toaster oven. Once you're all done, you can coat your egg in a polyurethane coating, which will seal the egg. You want it to be oil-based, not water-based, because water-based, again, will ruin your dye job. So, there you have it. That's the egg we did. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll probably do more eggs in the future, other funky designs. So yeah, subscribe so that you are alerted when I do it. Also, I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Your Wax Girl. Follow me there if you have questions. Bye!